tell us a little bit here about the house?
Yeah, I'm Bob, and this is my dog Midnight. I bought it from the Marlers, and built in 1805. And numerous people have been here investigating, and they said this is one of the most haunted houses they ever been into. There's activity all the time. Zenon, he hangs out here. He's my little buddy. Dr. Fenwick's here. Mrs. Fenwick, sometimes she'll pop in and out, but mainly it's Zenon. He's constantly here.
Now, who is
Playing with toys in here. Yeah, he hums all the time. I hear him hum all the time.
Yeah. Now, who is Zenon?
Zenon, he's Dr. Fenwick's son that passed away when he was 9 years old.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about Dr. Fenwick?
Yeah, he was brought here during the plague, and people were getting really sick and dying, and he came here and said drain all the swamps and get the water out, the mosquitoes. And then his brother got into some gambling debt, and I believe it was a senator challenged the brother to a duel. And Dr. Fenwick said, no, he's low life. I'm a gentleman, I'll challenge him. So they went out on the island, and then Dr. Fenwick was shot, and he died here 2 days later here at the residence.
Oh, wow. And what have been your experiences in this home?
Everything. Things get moved. You hear people talking. I hear two ladies in the corner of the bedroom at nighttime, and they're talking real softly, and they're German because they're speaking English, but they're German accent. And other people used to live here, they'll see me, they go, hey, do you hear people, ladies in that bedroom? I go, yep. So other people has heard her, them ladies. And it's been documented, it's been recorded, other people recorded the voices in there. Zenon, he'll play with Midnight sometimes. He throws balls in the house. It's just constant all the time.
Trying to think what else to really ask you. Where are your main hot spots here in the house? I mean, just everywhere?
It's pretty much all over, but it's this room and the bedroom, because those are the two original rooms in 1805.
And you have the same experiences in both rooms?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
When I first moved here, like the second night, something was touching my foot, and I thought it was like a mouse or something, because the house was empty for a long time. And finally I realized it was a little hand touching my foot. And he still does that every once in a while.
Now, I understand you found some artifacts on your property.
Yeah, like human bones. I dug them up in the basement. And then after that, after I dug up those bones, things started getting really bad in the basement. And we were down there doing laundry, and a brick came flying from the corner of that basement and hit a wheelbarrow. And you heard somebody say, get out. And Stacy and me was down there, I go, no, you get out. And I came up here, me and Stacy, I was right there at that doorway, the threshold. I was showing her this medallion of St. Christopher's medal. I went like this to show her, and it was slapped out of my hand. And when I bent over to pick it up, it felt like somebody took a lighter to my back.
Oh, wow.
And there was 3 huge scratch marks down my back. And I got pictures, like Stacy was taking pictures, and it kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse, and then it like disappeared.
So do you still experience those scratches and stuff in the house?
No. When TAPS people came here, and they were talking, asked who was down there, and it was plain as day. He said, Peter Johnson, help, innocent. And then they started asking him questions, and they said that I felt bad about digging up the bones. Do you want Bob to stop digging? And he goes, no, help. But after that, the basement's been quiet. He was just, I guess, ticked off because he was hung, and he feels that he didn't do anything to be hung for.
Right. So you think those bones you found belong to Peter Johnson?
Yeah, because they're cut up surgically, and we doing some research in the library, and back in like the 1800s here in Missouri, if you were hung for murder, you weren't buried. You were given to a doctor, like a dentist, and they would dissect you and just throw your bones out garbage.
Oh, wow. Well, we thank you for your time, and we're hopefully we have some really good experiences in here tonight. Bob's maybe gives a little detour here in a minute and show us some of his artifacts.
There's been a lot of deaths in this house, the doctor's office. But Nancy, our mail lady, her dad's, I believe it was his great uncle, because he told me the story, died, and his wake was in that living room, and it was so hot that the third day the whole house stunk real bad.
Ooh.
And that was Nancy's dad told me that story firsthand. And so I mean, there's been a lot of deaths in this house. These here, when I first dug these up, I thought they were soup bones, but they're not. They're a part of the leg that's been cut into little pieces. This, they said, was part of a rib bone. This, they said, was a baby's rib bone that was born dead.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how they could tell that, but that's what they said. This is part of a hip bone that has osteoporosis
Oh, wow.
because it's
Yeah,
super light if you feel it.
I'm not going to touch that, but yeah.
And
You can touch it, Beck.
this is another, I forget what part of that was, but another human bone. And
Yeah, I can see there's a lot of energy with that box. My camera's
This
kind of
was-
frozen out.
part of a baby bone.
Oh, wow.
There's just all kinds of little pieces of bones. This, as they said, some kind of prehistoric bone. It's not a human bone. It's just
Okay, so it'd be like an animal or something?
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And I dug up out in the yard all this stuff. Dug up all this in the yard.
So you just find this like randomly?
That's if I'm digging to plant something, I'll dig it up. These are supposedly slave chains, and Dr. Fenwick also sold slaves here.
Oh, wow.
And then the only really old bottle that we got here is over there. It still has a paper label on it, and it's for people with bad lungs. And at the time, my lungs were real bad. And that's kind of odd because it's specifically for bad lungs.
Oh, you better check out this. We got some surgical tools over here.
Yeah, this one here. I thought that was pretty neat. This one. Stacy found that in the basement.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's an old bottle.
Well, it's not from Dr. Fenwick because it's too new. This we dug up in the basement. I don't know
Oh,
how
mortar.
old it is, but it's they would make medicine in it. I forget what it's called.
Mortar and pedestal.
Yeah, that's it. But the rest of the stuff I just collected it, but
Okay. So these are like not Fenwick's tools?
No,
or
no,
anything? Yeah,
this-
they look a little newer.
But yeah, when I started collecting those, I had them just not arranged in any particular way, and over time, that they would be arranged in a different way. So that's how I try to keep them. So all these toys here weren't there; they were put there over the years, and so I just leave them there. This ball was put here one night, and it was recorded by taps people. It will move by itself because my floor is not even, but it was going like this, and then it would stop, and it would go back the other way, and it was being manipulated.
Right.
playing with that.
But we have some
Oh,
deep.
wait a minute.
Oh, it just rolled all the way over there by its upstream there.
Yeah, it came back uphill. Yeah, he likes playing with these toys here. And these flower seeds.
Mm-hmm.
When some investigators are here, I had those in a can over there in the corner, drying. And then when they came in, they took a camera all through my house. And later that night, the lady goes, "Wait a minute. Those seeds were taken out of a little can over there and dumped into that glass thing."
Oh, wow.
But yeah, he those toys, he plays with those sometimes.
Yeah, we have a little motion sensor ball that lights up. He might like that this evening, too.
And then last night, this little Trump ball thing kept going off. And it will only go off if you get close enough to it.
Mm-hmm.
That kept going off. Yes. Yes, after that.
Yeah, so we might see that after a while, too. Hey, you say you have a closet in here or something?
Yeah. And some people say it's a portal because this light here, when it gets low on batteries, it will go off. You know, it'll come on. But you can have new batteries in here, and at nighttime, it'll go on, and you'll see a shadow under the door. Something's in there blocking the light. And it does that quite often.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes you'll hear this, like that, and you'll think it's like wind. There won't be any wind down. So, yeah, this. And then over here is where you hear two German ladies speaking at nighttime. And if you sit up in bed, their voices will get quieter. It's like they know they're disturbing you, and they'll quiet down, but they're always over here.
Oh, wow.
I mean, people that lived here 30 years ago told me that they had heard the same thing.
So you know how many families have been in this home, or?
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
And when the Marlers had it, it was a rental. And when I bought it from the Marlers, first I rented it from them, and there was tags on the gas meter out here, and people didn't even live here sometimes maybe a month, and they would move. And then later people would say, "Yeah, I lived there for 2 weeks and I moved."
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people's lived here.
Alrighty.
This room and that bedroom was the only original room of the house.
I definitely feel most of your presence back there. But yeah.
Yeah, at nighttime, I get used to it. I don't really hear it much, but if I'm just not really tired, I'm laying in bed, you start hearing the lady speak over there.
Well, Bob, we thank you, and we'll get into this evening and see what we can find, and see if we can get some pictures, and we'll do some laser grids and play with some colorful little balls and use the IR cameras, and we'll get right into this. Bye, Midnight.